Unit 4, Amazing People. Reading 2, The Fearless Fiennes.
In 1984, the Guinness World Records called Ranulph Fiennes the world's greatest living explorer. Since then, he has broken many records in world exploration. Ranulph Fiennes, born in England in 1944, started his life of adventure in the 1960s. He is fearless and also uses his expeditions to raise money for charities. Fiennes, together with Charles Burton, went on the Trans-Globe Expedition, a 3-year expedition from 1979 to 1982. During this time, they broke 3 records. They were the first to reach the North and South Poles, the first to cross the Antarctic and the Arctic Ocean by boat, and the first to go around the world along its polar axis. They had traveled 52,000 miles, 83,686 kilometers, and as of 2014, no one else has done this. In 1992, after 7 expeditions over a period of 26 years, Fiennes and a team of researchers found the lost Middle Eastern city of Ubar in Oman. The city had been covered in sand for over 1,000 years. Fiennes said it was just luck that they found it. The next year, Fiennes and Dr. Mike Stroud, an expert on human health in extreme conditions, became the first to cross the continent of Antarctica with no support. It took 93 days and was the longest unsupported polar journey in history. In 1996, Fiennes tried to walk to the South Pole alone, this time for charity. However, he was unsuccessful because he got sick and had to return home. In 2000, Fiennes walked solo and unsupported to the North Pole, but he couldn't finish it because his sled fell through the ice. When he tried to pull the sled out of the water, some fingers on his left hand got frostbite. Later, to avoid surgery, he cut the top part of his fingers off himself. 3 years later, Fiennes had a heart attack, was in a coma for 3 days, and had heart surgery. Before his heart attack, Fiennes had agreed to run in a special marathon for a heart charity. The marathon was going to be about 3.5 months after his surgery, and it was not 1 marathon, but 7 marathons in 7 days on 7 continents. At this point, Fiennes didn't want to do the marathon, but he had no choice. So he had to learn to walk again, to walk uphill, and then to run. His doctor said he could do the marathons if his heartbeat did not go over 130 beats per minute. Fiennes forgot to take the machine to measure his heartbeat during the marathons, so he did not know how fast his heartbeat was. Nevertheless, he completed all 7 of the marathons. Fiennes has a fear of heights. He thought if he climbed Mount Everest, he could get rid of his fear. In 2005, he climbed Mount Everest, but couldn't make it to the top because he didn't feel well and had to go back. Climbing Mount Everest didn't help him get rid of his fear because he said it wasn't vertical enough. So he thought he would climb the very vertical Mount Eiger in the Swiss Alps. Fiennes climbed Mount Eiger, but that did not help him get over his fear of heights either. However, with that climb, he raised a lot of money for a charity that helps people with cancer. Fiennes tried to climb Everest again in 2008, but still couldn't make it. Yet he did not give up. In 2009, Fiennes climbed Mount Everest and became the oldest British person to do this and to cross both poles. In 2012, Fiennes went on the Coldest Journey expedition, which crosses Antarctica in winter. However, in February 2013, Fiennes left the expedition, again because of frostbite. Why has the fearless Fiennes gone on these dangerous expeditions all of his life? He says he does it to raise money for charities. For him, it's his job, just like other people who work in an office from 9 to 5.